Welcome and a very good afternoon to everyone.
Good afternoon, Emily.
After right?
Yeah.
So how was you guys' day today? Is there any surprising happen? No. Okay, proceed. So last week we choose Coco movie, right?
Yes.
And we watched at what the name of the place?
What
Library.
name of the place? The
The
place.
library.
We watched
We
the
watched
movie
movie at
Bookstore.
bookstore. I forgot the name. Of the bookstore.
but the place was very nice.
Yeah, very good, very good.
We watched it at night. So basically, we went back to college at midnight. Yeah. So proceed. I gave my opinion first.
Yes,
So in my point of view, I was like, the movie is like he present a Mexican culture from the beginning till the end of the movie. So if you guys Google about the cast, the character cast, you will find it all the cast is actually a Latino. So it's first time ever that they they pick someone. The cast is all from Latino. So it makes it special because they present their own culture. They present their own culture to the world that can influence the viewers about expose their culture to the world. Like that lah. And then I think everyone watched the Coco movie, right?
Yes.
And regardless their age, even the kids or adults, I think everyone watch it. So if you if you notice that in the movie there is a lot of flowers that orange flowers.
good.
We call it marigold flower, right?
Marigold flower.
Yeah, marigold flower. Right.
Oh, I don't know that name. Yeah, it's
Marigold flower. So actually in their culture, marigold flower is used. They use it to symbolic part of what we call this Dia de los Muertos, something their name. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Dia. Yes.
The connection.
They use it to help guide spirit during the holiday to their families or friends. You guys know ofrendas?
What is that?
Ofrendas is it's a part of the day the that celebration. They put that what object in something. They have some
In front
place.
of friends.
Picture.
Yeah,
The picture.
pictures and decoration around it. That we call ofrendas. Yes. Ofrendas. Ofrendas. I don't know. Ofrendas.
I think it's from the Mexican culture.
Yes. And the pictures one, right?
Yes.
There's a lot of pictures and decoration around it. So
Something there fruits, right?
fruits. Yes, I think the fruits, right?
The fruits as well.
Okay. So basically, I think that movie is a big success because if you guys see the chart, the movie chart, it's actually growing up. So the plot of the movie is really good, and they know how to play it with viewers. So I actually about to cry at the scene where the Hector, you guys know Hector character?
Yes.
Yeah, it's about to disappear, right? Yeah.
Great.
Because yeah, they
Victor was
the one that had forgotten, right?
The
great grandfather of Miguel.
the Miguel. Father.
Great grandfather.
Great grandfather.
Actually have a part where he's about to disappear, right?
Yes.
Yes, I think that part is really sad because he just met his own great grandfather, great grandfather. So
Ernesto de la Cruz. Ernesto.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Ernesto de la Cruz.
Maybe from Mexico or where's place? Because the names we want to pronounce it is too hard. Ernesto de la Cruz. Mama Imelda. Spanish,
It's a Latino, right? Latino.
Oh,
Latino is a part of Spanish and Mexican.
Okay, I have a news.
So how about you guys?
So, okay, my name is Muhammad Fazim, and I just want to share with you guys about the facts about Coco movie. So, actually, Coco movie is have been listed the top 21 best movie in the Pixar. So that's for first point. And for the second point, the director for the Coco movie, which is Lee Unkrich, is also he is also co-director for the best animated movie, which is Toy Story, Finding Nemo, and the other one. I forgot about the other one. And you know, the Lee Unkrich, the director for this Coco movie, he get the idea during shooting the Toy Story 3 movie, you know. So during he shooting Toy Story movie, and then immediately he got an idea that he want to shoot another animated movie, which is Coco. And then the theme for this movie is quite different from other movie, because the main theme for this movie is a bone theme, because you know the main character is going to the adventure life after that, right? So most of the character in that movie is a bone, and then skeleton, and then my last point is this movie get the best animated movie so far, and I think based on my research, there's no one of the animated movie cannot beat this movie. So that's only my opinion. So I will pass to Muhammad Farhan Muhammad Nur.
I want to add some more info about moral value of the movie. First of all, as we know, first of all, forgiving. As we know, in the beginning, Imelda wasn't forgive Hector because for leaving her and Coco, right? So, but when she know that Hector was killed by
Ernesto de la Cruz.
Ernesto de la Cruz, yes, then she opened her heart and start to forgive Hector because she still love him, and she doesn't know the true story about how Hector died. Okay, the second is seize your moment. Miguel was given the opportunity to prove to his family why music was important to himself and why his family support his determined path. The moment came at an expected time, and it might have been only chance to make his point. Seize your moment by being fearless of what other think and inspire. That shows that Miguel has really determination in music and never give up, but still choose his family over music. But in the end, his family support his dream, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I think that's all for me. Anyone want to add?
Iman, mana?
Oh, Wafi.
Berarti dah start.
Wafi.
Sorry. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aimi Wafi Ahmad Kamsani. So, I want to review about the Coco. So, as we all know, Coco is about a story of a young boy, which is Miguel, who wants to follow his heart, despite of his family generations, band or music, right? So, I think he has a good determination by proving his talent in the land of death and follow his idol, right? Ernesto de la Cruz.
Ernesto de la Cruz.
So what I want to comment here, the first one is animation. So after I watch the movie with all of you, I think the movie is quite colorful and culturally sensitive. So what is meant by culturally sensitive is mean that the animation is showing the entire Mexican culture beautifully. What I can say here, you can, if you know a little bit about the Mexican culture, and by watching this culture, you can see how relate it is with the Mexican culture. So you guys understand what I trying to say?
I understand. Perfect good opinion.
So I also love the fact that they show the flowers of the dead. Since they get the spirit to their families, they show Mexican foods and a special tradition. So I just like it when directors show a lot of tradition in the movie because they are so special to Mexican people. And the other one is, you know that Coco is a movie under production of Pixar film. Despite there was a fact that there is a similar storyline, but different art style. So I think, and the other point I want to review is about the message. I think that Coco has a strong message about family and tradition. But the thing that I love the most is no matter how, no matter what you do, your family will always be there to get and support you. But unfortunately, this movie is not in the master of class in my opinion. Not as the class as Toy Story and Wall-E. Okay, so that's all from me. So who wants to?
I think I want to add some info that I forgot. Sorry, Becca. So you guys know that this movie is has been recorded. No. This movie actually from the real life at Mexico. They have a holiday for that life, you know. So that is how the idea that Lee and Krish get to shoot this movie. So that's all from me. So I will pass to Becca.
Okay, thank you, Afiq. Okay, my name is Becca Ling Suen, and then good afternoon, everyone. Hi. Today, my review is about the technology behind Disney Pixar's Coco that makes it a visual spectacle. Okay, what I want to add in this main point is, with every Pixar movie, the anticipation is high. The standard that Disney-owned animated company has set for both animation and storytelling are on the upper top spare. That means the story is really good and the storyline is good and the animation is good. Yes. And then, for example, Toy Story, Cars, and Finding Nemo, or is under Disney Pixar's. Okay. Part of what made their movie so good is the gorgeous visual, because the visual is, like I said, is attracting and is 3D. Okay. The first point I want to add in this technique they use in the visual is bravely to the land of the dead. Okay, the movie is about a young Mexican boy, as Afiq and Wafi said just now, named Miguel. His secret wish to become a famous musician. The problem is that after his great-great-grandfather, is it correct? Okay, left the family, looked for fame and fortune as a musician.
Miguel's family has forbidden music, but while he was celebrate the Mexican holidays, Day of the Dead, Miguel somehow reached the land of the dead. So scary. After that, he set a journey not just to make it back to the land and the living, but also find his great-great-grandfather in the process. The film posed a number of challenges to the animator. Okay, and the second point is of bone and lie. Also challenging was the sheer number of bones involved. Each skeleton in a movie has 127 bones, out of which about 80 are visible, not concealed behind the cloth. The cloth is the shirt. Okay, this large number made manually painting all the skeleton impractical. However, the new program allowed them to add shadow to the bone, especially in the crowded scenes. Okay, that's all from me about the technology.
Okay. My feeling is short, but it's only my feel. Everyone has relatives, and we all have loved people. And the movie Coco let me understand family is the most important, but affection and dream can coexist. Okay, thank you.
Okay, hello. My name is Alifah. From what I have watched, movie Coco, I think there is 5 casts that can be pointed out. First is Miguel, Hector, Ernesto de la Cruz, Mama Coco, and Abuelita. First is Miguel. Miguel is just a boy who is 12 years old who want to be a musician like his great-great-grandfather. But and then he went to the land of the dead. He want to find his great-great-grandfather and mistaken by Ernesto de la Cruz. Because actually Hector is his great-great-grandfather. Second is Hector. Hector is the one who helped Coco to find Ernesto de la Cruz, who he think that his great-great-grandfather by Miguel. And then Ernesto de la Cruz. Ernesto de la Cruz is the most famous musician in the world that have a lot of fans. Also, he even more beloved in the land of the dead. But from my opinion, Ernesto de la Cruz is the bad guy because he is the one who killed Hector at the end. Yeah, right. So the fourth one is Mama Coco. Mama Coco is daughter of Hector and Imelda. So when Mama Coco already old, he almost forget Hector. If he forget Hector, then Hector will die in the land of the dead. So Miguel is the one who helped Mama Coco to remember his father again. Abuelita, the last one is Abuelita. Abuelita is the grandmother of Miguel. She is the one who prevent everyone in the family to hate music because of what Hector do. Because she don't know what had happened to Hector actually. Because why Abuelita hate Hector because Hector left their family and Mama Coco. But in the truth is Hector was killed by Ernesto de la Cruz. Okay, that's all.
Okay, thank you, Alifah. And I, Atira. Okay, I hope you guys remember me, especially Afiq. You forgot my name. Okay. From the movie Coco, that's what I learned and I guess, and I hope I could share a little with you guys, which is okay. I know you don't excited want to hear what I want to say. Thank you. I know. I'm so shy.
Okay, from the movie Coco, we need to know and respect about the tradition of our family, not our family only, but all of in Malaysia we have many races, right? Which is Indians, Chinese, Indian, Chinese, and so on. Which is there are many traditions, right? In the Coco, their Miguel family traditions is they needs to have a photo, then wants to put at ofrenda. Ke Brenda? Ofrenda. I'm sorry. Brenda is name. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Need to put the pictures on the ofrenda to make the younger generations, which is maybe younger sister of Miguel, we remember the great grandfather of their family, which is when the parts when Mama Coco wants to forget about her father, which is Hector, right? There's some parts Miguel sing some songs to make Mama Coco remember Hector. At that parts, she come out with some pictures that she wants to remember Hector again. Other than that, it's not our family not support us when something not what we call it, something that not match with us, such as with Miguel, they prohibit Miguel for playing musicians, right? They all of family cannot play musician. Is this because they scares that Miguel might be like her great grandfather, which is they assume that the great grandfather leave the family because of the musicians, because he wants to achieve his career, but we know the truth, right? Okay, I think you guys should learn something about that part. Okay, that's all.
Okay. My name is Iqmal. And I want to talk about the Coco. So first of all, in my opinion, the review for Coco is 5/5. 5/5. I'm opposite to Wafi because Wafi said the Coco is not best animated movie like Toy Story, because Toy Story cannot make me cry, because the movie can make me cry. Suddenly, I'm not unconsciously cry. Suddenly. Yes, unconscious cry. So the part that makes me cry is the part is Miguel sing song "Remember Me" to the Mama Coco. The expression, the song Ernesto de la Cruz sing the song. I'm not feel anything, just like happy song. But when Miguel sing in with feel sad like that. Feel sad. I feel so touching. So only that, I think. Only that. Yes, I think he love real movie, the real romantic movie. Just like Titanic, because Titanic cannot make me cry. Okay, that's all for me. So let's see that for the conclusion.
Okay. So we have heard everyone telling nice things about Coco movie. For me, it's the same. The Coco movie is fun-filled. It has so many scenes where we can laugh. Some scenes we cry, and it's very it's full of messages I love when the scenes like happy or sad they include songs so we can feel okay. So that's all.
Thank you for opinion, guys. Okay, I will repeat again. So thank you because for your commitment to came here and give opinion about that movie. So have a good day and don't forget lunch, okay? So bye bye. Tu tak pakai bodoh kalau tak sini. Hati-hati kat muka. 20
Stop.
Jangan, aku start sekali.